Are you struggling to acquire secured landed properties in Cameroon locations that increase in value? Do you want to build a 7-figure property portfolio plus a passive stream of monthly income? No, you're not alone. Over 80% of young Cameroonians in the diaspora face the same challenges. But here's the good news. Scientists have revealed the hyper-growth land banking model. It's the shocking new way young Cameroonians in the diaspora are secretly using to build a 7-figure property portfolio plus a passive stream of monthly income. Research reveals that the land banking model is far more efficient than anything else to not only acquire secured landed properties in locations that increase in value, but equally build a 7-figure property portfolio plus a passive stream of monthly income. Don't let the lack of information slow you down. Do you want the perfect combination of a land and real estate development plan that will help you build a 7-figure property portfolio in Cameroon? If so, then this will be one of the most important videos you'll ever watch. But wait, there's a catch. This video isn't for everyone. This video is exclusive for young Cameroonians in the diaspora with a strong interest to invest in land and real estate back home in Cameroon. You imagine a life where you wake up because you're ready and not because you have to. You've had this dream of a unique and perfect investment that will build a 7-figure property portfolio plus a passive stream of monthly income. You even sometimes catch yourself thinking about land and real estate investment features in the shower. You're obsessed about solving this problem. At this moment, instead of just dreaming about it, you've decided to make it a reality and elevate your status to the next level. You've spent countless hours online scouring the darkest corners of the internet, reading the works of dozens of so-called land and real estate investment service providers. But still, you can't get the perfect choice of a land, development plan, or property management combination for your investment. The more options you see, the more confused you get. It's not your fault that you struggle with this problem. The issue is that there has been no guide to help you choose the right land and real estate investment components. If you suspect that there's that perfect combination of land and estate development plan that will help you build a 7-figure property portfolio plus a passive stream of monthly income, then hang on, let me blow your mind with some crazy insights learned from serving over 20 happy young Cameroonians in the diaspora. Let's get started. If you're watching this video, then you face one or more of the following problems trying to buy a land or invest in real estate back home in Cameroon. Either you're finding it hard to choose the right landed property that will increase in value within the shortest time, or you're struggling to identify the right piece of land that is credible and has all the necessary documentation. Or maybe you're trying to identify a realtor or service provider that will not exploit you with unnecessarily high commissions. Here's the big idea. To build a 7-figure property portfolio plus a passive stream of monthly income is not just about having a good land or real estate asset. It's also about having the right combination of landed property and a perfect business model, each of which play a specific role to help you create and capture value. Studies show that land and real estate banking has created nearly 90% of the world's millionaires. However, over 80% of young Cameroonians in the diaspora don't have a good understanding of the right type of landed assets and business model required to create wealth in real estate back home in Cameroon. Consequently, most young Cameroonians in the diaspora fail to build a bootstrapped 7-figure real estate investment portfolio, not because they don't have enough money to buy a land or invest in real estate, but because they don't understand the perfect business model to help them achieve their investment goals. Before we get into the steps, let me tell you a bit about myself. My name is Dikmu Bruno. In the past few years, I have helped over 20 young Cameroonians in the diaspora acquire secured landed properties in Cameroon locations that increase in value and elevate their investment status to the next level. After several years of field experience and working with top growth engineers and scientists from world-class universities, we discovered the land and real estate banking model. Following the implementation of this model, over 20 young Cameroonians in the diaspora have been able to achieve the following results. 1. Acquire secured landed properties having high appreciation rates. 2. Effectively manage their land investments so that it appreciates in value over time. And 3. Use the lands to develop other real estate investment projects such as guest houses, event centers, rental apartments, and much more. With this new discovery, and seeing how many young Cameroonians in the diaspora are still struggling with the same problem others had already solved, I decided to dedicate the rest of my life to help other young Cameroonians in the diaspora to build a 7-figure property portfolio, plus a passive stream of monthly income. Now, let me give you a small taste of the first step required to acquire a secured landed property and build a bootstrapped 7-figure real estate investment portfolio. As I mentioned earlier, the first step is about identifying your why. That is, your reason for needing a land and real estate investment service. Now let's analyze and compare these two approaches. Old approach. You set a commodity need.
I need a land and real estate investment service to help me buy land or invest in real estate.
In this approach, you focus mainly on the quality of the land or real estate asset and not on the business development plan. That is, what you'll use the land for. You buy land or invest in real estate, but not necessarily build a 7-figure property portfolio with a passive stream of income. New approach. You set a value-based need.
I need a land and real estate investment service to help me build a 7-figure portfolio and a passive stream of monthly income.
In this approach, you identify the perfect combination of landed assets plus a business development plan, each of which plays a specific role to help you achieve your investment goals. Using the new approach, you don't only buy land or invest in real estate, but equally build a 7-figure property portfolio with a passive stream of income. What you need to understand is that the investment objective of rich people is different from that of average earners like you and me. Rich people go into real estate to protect their wealth, while average earners like you and I want to grow our money and build a passive stream of income. Most rich people already have a business that is generating enough cash flow for them. So, they go into real estate to keep the excess liquidity in case something happens with their business. That's why they invest in assets like rental apartments, guest houses, residential homes, etc., which normally take decades to generate returns. For them, it doesn't matter if it takes 15 to 20 years to break even. They just want to protect their money. The error average earners make is that they follow this same path, and before they realize, their money gets locked in assets that takes decades to bring in returns. If your objective is to grow your wealth, which of course is why you're watching this video, you need to have a land development model that aligns with the objective of growing wealth. This first aspect I've shown you is just one of the 3 components of the land and real estate banking model needed to acquire a secured land and build a 7-figure property portfolio with a passive stream of monthly income. To fully utilize the land and real estate banking model that has served over 20 happy young Cameroonians in the diaspora, you need 3 components. 1. A secured landed property that will appreciate in value over time. 2. A development plan to help you decide on the right project to develop on the land that will maximize your ROI within your budget constraints. And 3. An investment management system to help you effectively manage your investments so that they sustainably generate value for you. The point of intersection between a secured landed property, a development plan, and a property management system is called the land and real estate banking sweet spot. The land and real estate banking sweet spot is a zone where you have all the requirements to build a 7-figure portfolio. Here is the good news. For a limited time, I have attached a free copy of the Land and Real Estate Investment white paper containing a detailed illustration of the entire model and how you can just copy and paste it to your own investment. In the PDF report, you'll learn the following insights. 1. The 4-step process used by the most successful young Cameroonians in the diaspora to build a bootstrap 7-figure real estate investment portfolio with 3x ROI. 2. The perfect combination of land and real estate investment components and the list of criteria to use in evaluating each of the components to help you achieve your investment goals. 3. A decision-making model linked to an Excel dashboard, which you can use to compare different vendors and choose a vendor that provides the highest quality per price. And 4. The technical spec sheet that provides a list of things you must consider before you pay money to acquire a land or asset. I know it's hard to believe things these days, so this PDF white paper is my way of showing you it's all real and possible. After you read it, you'll see the truth. If you think this might be helpful to you, follow the URL below to download and read the free PDF white paper now. Look forward to talking to you soon.